Good morning, I'm Bob Morabito from Haines Hunter HQ here in Auckland, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about the SF485 Haines Hunter. This is known as our big little boat, big on performance and big on features. So the 485 is a really easy boat to get on the plane. It doesn't require huge horsepower. In fact, a lot of the 485s we put out with a Yamaha 60 horsepower 4-stroke. For those that want to get a little bit more water sport orientated, the Yamaha 70 4-stroke is an ideal combination. That'll take a good family load and assist you in all the water sports that you want to be involved with the family. Now the great thing about the 485 and having low horsepower needs is the economy. And with the 4-stroke technology, as you're all aware, there is a huge saving on fuel over the traditional 2-stroke engines. Now in all the Yamaha engines, the old days of running a flushette down at the water pump pickup at the bottom are long gone. The waking up of the neighbours is also long gone, because you know the 4-strokes are a very quiet engine. But the new silent flush that Yamaha employs in all their engines simply means you're putting a flush fitting which comes with the motor, turn the hose on and then wander off. There's no running of the engine. The fresh water runs through the engine, draining out all the salt, and the engine sets itself up nice and warm and dry with no corrosion. Simply screw back on once you've finished, and then carry on doing your boat suds down, and it's not going to take you too long in a little boat this size. Now the helm station of the 485 is really well equipped, from Yamaha's multi-function digital gauges down through to the low-rinse combination GPS plotter. Your instrument panel also includes your switches for your DC outlet, your bilge pump and nav lights and mast light, as well as your VHF radio and of course your Yamaha control box. The steering is a mechanical system, non-feedback, giving you effortless steering, and again only a 70 horsepower, so not requiring the heavy duty power steering systems in the bigger boats. Now in all the Haines Hunter boats we fit the low rinse range of electronics. Their GPS fish finder combinations prove wickedly reliable and super easy to use. A number of the features common is the touch screen, which gives you the picture of choice and also enables you to have a split screen function and a host of other options on the screen to allow you pretty much a personal adjust everything to your personal taste. In a simple form, it'll simply hit a fish finder button, up comes the fish finder, and these are all factory set by the mechanics, so they'll be set up for the conditions generally out in the Gulf where you're going to be using it. Now one of the things I love about the 485 is its really spacious cabin, but not forgetting about the anchor hatch. This is what's often left behind in a lot of small boats. The cabin is really constricted, but in the 485 you've got small little bunks to get out of the weather, you've got good head height in the cabin, and more importantly you've got great anchor access through the big hatch, which you can step up through onto the non-skid and feed your anchor in or out of the inbuilt anchor storage locker. A great feature as we all get a bit older, and makes it really easy to use. Now we've spoken about the small cabin in the 485, and the idea is not to have it too big to encroach on your cockpit space, which is really what you want to get out and get amongst the action. In that vein, the 485 has got a small cuddy cabin with 70% of the cockpit devoted to your outside pursuits. Now, having a good wide beam and a nice high freeboard and wide gunnels to sit on makes the boat versatile from virtually every angle. You can sit and fish 4 people in comfort and enjoy the Haines Hunter stability at rest, which is another one of our features we're known for. The floor coverings that are available run between a standard fiberglass non-skid floor, or you can have a carpet overlay which is domed in, or going to the ultimate like we have on this boat here, the Ultralon flooring, which is permanently attached, offering really comfortable underfoot as well as an easy clean floor to wash down after the end of the day's activities. Okay, now with space and storage always being paramount in boats. The little 485 is no stranger to having plenty of storage. Not only with your back-to-back seat, which is one of the options in the boat instead of your twin Helm seats, but also under the floor area offers a decent cabin for putting in those extra fish or extra storage of gear that you've got on board. The rear part of the underfloor section is taken up with a 70-litre stainless steel fuel tank. Now this gives you a good range where two tanks are only going to give you about 48 litres. By having an underfloor fuel tank put in the boat, you've got an extended range and you've got a ton of free area down the back of the boat to put other bins with your gear, whatever activity you're following for the day. So the Haines Hunter SF485 comes on a DMW multi-roller trailer, a full A-frame with lots of rollers, good reduction winch, jockey wheel, and of course the submersible LED lights. A great little trailer to make the boat easy to launch and retrieve, and after all, that's what it's all about.